It is public knowledge that the governor of Riversstate, for unjustifiable reasons, demolished the House of Assembly of the state as far back as 30th December 2023, and as up till now, 14 months after, now rebuilt the same. I have made personal interventions between the contending parties for a peaceful resolution of this crisis, but my efforts have been largely ignored by the parties to the crisis. I'm also aware that many well-meaning Nigerians, leaders of thought, and patriotic groups have also intervened at various times with the best of intentions to resolve the matter, but all their efforts were also to no avail. Still, I thank them. On February 28, 2025, the Supreme Court, in a judgment in respect of all about 8 consolidated appeals concerning the political crisis in Riversstate, based on several grave unconstitutional acts and disregard the rule of law that has been committed by the governor of Riversstate, as shown by the evidence before it, pronounced in very clear terms, and I quote, "A government cannot be said to exist without one of the 3 arms that make up of the government of a state under the 1999 Constitution as amended. In this case, the head of the executive arm of the government has chosen to collapse the legislature to enable him to govern without the legislature as a despot. As it is, there is no government in Riversstate, and I quote. The above pronouncement came after a catalogue of judicial findings of constitutional breaches against Governor Sim Fubara. Going forward in their judgment, and having found and held that 27 members of the House who had allegedly deflected, and I quote, are still valid members of Riversstate House of Assembly and cannot be prevented from participating in proceedings of that House by the 8th respondent, that is the governor, in cohort with 4 members, and unquote. The Supreme Court then made some orders to restore the state to immediate constitutional democracy. These orders include the immediate passing of an appropriation bill by the Riversstate House of Assembly, which up to now has not been facilitated. Some militants, apart from that, both the House and the governor have not been able to work together. Both of them do not realize that they are in office to work together for the peace and good governance of the state. The latest security report made available to me show that between yesterday and today, there have been disturbing incidents of vandalization of pipelines by some militants without governor taking any action to curtail them. I have, of course, given stand order to the security agencies to ensure safety of lives of good people of Riversstate and the oil pipelines. With all this and many more, no good and responsible president will stand by and allow the grave situation to continue without taking remedial steps prescribed by the Constitution to address the situation in the state, which no doubt requires extraordinary measures to restore good governance, peace, order, and security. In these circumstances, having soberly reflected on and evaluated the political situation in Riversstate, and the governor and deputy governor of Riversstate, having failed to make a request to me as president to issue this proclamation as required by Section 305, Paragraph 5 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, it has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of the Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to declare a state of emergency in Riversstate with effect from today, 18th March, year 2025, and I so do. By this declaration, the Governor of Riversstate, Mr. Sim Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the House of Assembly State are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. In the meantime, I hereby nominate Vice Admiral Advocate Ibas, retired, as administrator to take charge of the affairs of the state in the interest of the good people of Riversstate. For the avoidance of doubt, this declaration does not affect the judicial arm of Riversstate, which shall continue to function in accordance with their constitutional mandate. The administrator will not make any new laws. He will, however, be free to formulate regulations and may be found necessary to do his job, but such regulations will need to be considered and approved by the Federal Executive Council and promoted by the President for the state. This declaration has been published in the Federal Gazette, a copy of which has been forwarded to the National Assembly in accordance with the Constitution. It is my fervent hope that this inevitable intervention will help to restore peace and order in Riversstate by awakening all the contenders to the constitutional imperatives, binding on all political players in the Riversstate in particular and Nigeria as a whole. Long live a united, peaceful, secured, and democratic Riversstate in particular, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
I told you that pride goeth before its fall. Now, I know that there has been different analysis, different reaction from different quarters. A lot of people are saying that this is what Wike told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do, it's their plan. But there's something you must understand. I support the decision of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No victor, no vanquished. Because it's obvious that, take it or leave it, he has intervened in the matter 2 solid times. But these guys are acting like people that are obviously power drunk. Everybody wants it his own way. Everybody is insisting to pull down the next man. Even when Governor Fubara is trying to implement Supreme Court judgments, these guys are busy frustrating the process. Now everybody should go home and sleep. Let's have peace, for goodness sake. After all, the Vice Admiral that has been appointed to be the administrator would also have a benefit of leading the people, even though we do not support by any means military taking over power. But like I keep asking, this so-called democracy we have been practicing, has it brought good or it has brought evil to our people? Because democracy has made the people to become lazy. Democracy has made young men to become full-time politicians. Men who have no career, men who have nothing to bring to the table are playing politics 24 hours. I believe that they would all go back and learn a handwork right now. Like I keep saying, politics is supposed to be for those who have something to offer. Politics is supposed to be for those who can succeed independently in their career. But no, these young men blatantly became power drunk. And whether you like it or not, if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu leaves them, unfortunately, things may degenerate to an extent where the state may go into anarchy, and that is what we don't want. So for justice and for peace to prevail, I think it's a better solution he has brought right now. We'd love you to do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the Rivers political crisis, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank. See you on our next video. Bye for now.